My name is Emily, and we're going to practice Yoga Nidra, or Yoga Sleep today. I invite you to find a comfortable position lying down, allowing your feet to fall open, your hips to soften. Feel your belly rise and fall. Let your heart lift and your shoulders drop. Create some space between the teeth. Allow the cheeks to feel like clouds. The eyes soft as pillows. Dissolve away the little wrinkle between the eyes. Finding a place of peace and rest. Feeling the entire body, the physical body supported by the floor, the earth below you. Give your weight into that floor. Let it fall heavy, releasing tension and stress and worry. Slow fluid inhales and slow fluid exhales in through the nose and out through the nose. Quiet the mind. Release the chit-chatter. Imagine the breath is mirroring waves, just slowly rolling in towards the seashore and slowly rolling back into the great abyss. Now acknowledging the body lying motionless and still, seemingly connected to the floor below you, but acknowledging that while the floor does exist and the body is present, there's a thin sliver of air, a space separating the two, elevating the heels, the glutes, the shoulder blades, and the back of the head ever so slightly. We come up to our eyelids. We recognize the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid and the space where they meet, separated by air, softening the eyes while they are not touching. The eyes start to feel light as feathers. We navigate back to the body, the entire body, supported by that thin layer of air, the body hovering ever so slightly above the earth, letting that air support you entirely, giving in to that cushion of air. Come to our lips, the upper lip and the lower lip. We recognize the space, the air that separates the two, allowing the jaw to fall, the tongue to drop, space between the teeth, and the whole face relaxes. Coming back to the body, floating ever so higher, suspended in the air. Now imagining sun up in the sky, radiating a beautiful golden light, caressing the body as though it's blanketing the entire body and warm light. You embrace the sun and the heat that it creates. But the direct sunlight, as the sun rises higher in the sky, starts to create sweat on the body, discomfort, unease. You feel your body getting warmer, and you fidget. But sure enough, a big cloud comes in, floating through the sky, casting a shadow over your body, providing relief. Cool breeze sweeps across. And that heat, that discomfort, becomes a distant memory. The body softens and relaxes and melts. And now we come into our emotional body. And anything that is weighing heavy on our minds right now, we draw upon all the emotions we feel throughout the day. And first we acknowledge the not so good emotions, the negative emotions of fear, anxiety, and you feel your hands start to clench or your teeth start to draw near. You feel knots in the belly as you allow your mind to race over the thoughts, the anger, the frustration, uncertainty, sadness. You feel as though the body is tight, the shoulders squeezing up towards the ears. Even the breath might be hard to breathe as you sit in this negative emotion that we allow our mind to fester. But we wash the slate clean, and we choose, knowingly, consciously choose to redirect our focus on the positive, on those things throughout the day that bring us happiness and joy. A laugh, a kind word, a thoughtful moment, a hug and embrace, and the shoulders soften, the hands fall open, the teeth unclench, and the knots in the belly subside. Your heart feels open, and you're more at peace and at rest and at ease. Now think back. We learn from our own wisdom and shared wisdom. Think about a time where you felt like you were on cloud 9. Everything was going right for you. You had the perfect job. You're in the ideal relationship. You had money in the bank. You bought your first home. You bought your dream car. Life was flowing with ease. Your wedding day, graduation, time spent with family, vacations with friends. Tap into one memory, just one, and examine yourself. I just listed outside influences, things, attainments, stepping stones in our lives, but who was that person inside? Who was at the core of the experience?
I'm sorry, Mommy.
How did you feel? What did you think? What about you made the experience a memorable one? Were you confident? Did you feel successful? Did you have a warm community of friends and family who gave their support to you? Did you embody your strengths? Did you seek your ambitions? Did you honor yourself? What made that day so memorable, so full of joy, electric, where stars shone, fireworks glistened? Why does that memory stick out in your mind? What brought you that happiness? Can you internalize it? It's not the outside, the exterior motives that bring us happiness and joy. It is our decision every day and how we look at the world, how we experience the world through our eyes, through our emotions, through our state of being, and we regulate all of this. It is all within our power. How we navigate, how we maneuver through our lives. What made this day that you chose from your past? What made this day so special? My guess is you valued your self-worth. You loved yourself fully and completely. Whatever the accomplishment, the success, the milestone, the community, you felt empowered because you were amazing. Your inner critic was silenced, and you radiated a self-worth that brought about an abundance of joy, gratitude, happiness, and bliss, where life felt easy, when life seemed like it could flow. And while yes, we have our hurdles, we have our trials and our errors, we have our triumphs and our pitfalls, that is life, but it's how we decide to respond to the ups and downs, the roller coaster. Riding it with a smile on our face, with utter excitement and joy, with childlike wonderment, or with fear that our belly is going to be in our eyes, scared of the next turn. We decide. We can embrace joy fully, tap into our own self-worth, the love we have for ourselves, the confidence, the compassion, silencing the inner critic and focusing on our blessings, our talents, our purpose, our ambition, our dreams, validating it, honoring ourselves, embracing the joy, and choosing happiness every day, because it's a choice. Why would you choose the flip side of the coin? Slow, fluid inhales, slow, fluid exhales. In through your nose and out through your nose. The mind is quiet. The mind is clear. Let the breath again feel like waves, slowly crashing in towards the seashore. A beautiful symphony of music as it slowly washes back into the greater abyss. Hear the seagulls in the sky. Feel the cool sea breezes. Feel the sun. And close your eyes. Direct your focus on a candle in the center of your mind. The mind is like a room with 4 walls, a ceiling, and a floor, and there's a singular candle burning bright. Direct your attention to the flame. And not that the room is void of thought or intelligence or the mind is, but rather this represents our yearning for enlightenment, our want of calm, a place of peace. This light also represents the beauty that resides within you, your soul. Allow that light that you have shining inside of you to draw that light up through the crown of the head. And like a sheer blanket of golden lights, allow it to start to fall over the eyes and over the ears, tip of the nose, over the chin, over the shoulders, over the heart, the beautiful heart that you have inside of you. This sheer golden blanket represents that love, that light, as it falls over the elbows, over the wrist, hands, hips, over the thighs, the knees, over the shins, wrapping the entire body as it falls over the feet. Sheer blanket of golden lights. When you're ready, blinking your eyes open, becoming aware of the world around you and the choices you have within you. Namaste.